आवाज नहीं आ रही।
Check, check. Check, check. One.
Will be starting soon.
Hey, check.
वेलकम बैच ऑफ 2016।
स्वागत है 2016 बैच का।
After a long winding road of this grueling 6 years, we are finally here at the finish line.
कहते हैं जिस चीज़ को शिद्दत से चाहो पूरी कायनात मिलाने को तैयार रहती है, पर इस कॉन्वोकेशन में ये डायलॉग बिल्कुल एप्लीकेबल नहीं होता। पर किसी तरह लड़ हार के हम यहाँ तक पहुँच ही आए हैं।
Right from the CET NEET debate all the way up to the pandemic, from COVID ICUs to endless EMS, we are batch who has seen it all and done it all.
फीमोरल मारने से डर नहीं लगता साहब, पर अगर कोई पेशेंट पूछे डॉक्टर साहब 60 नंबर किधर है, तो ज़रूर पसीने छूट जाते हैं। सेकेंड ईयर में ड्रग्स के नाम रट करके हमने अपने सर फोड़े हैं, पर आज एक दिन के पेन इन एब्डोमेन को जीआई मेडिसिन में हम तुरंत रेफर कर देते हैं।
We fainted at the sight of formalin and now we stand strong in the face of death. We were ships sailing through the night, even though we were together only for a little while. The memories we did make will last us for a lifetime. It feels like just yesterday that we met, but we will remain a family till the end of times.
और जब मुड़कर देखेंगे तो कॉलेज में बिताए हुए ये हसीन पल अपने पास याद आएंगे, क्योंकि यादें मिठाइयों के डब्बे की तरह होती हैं। अगर एक बार खोले तो किसी एक टुकड़े पे नहीं रुक पाएंगे।
Don't cry that it's over. Smile because it happened. Let's give it up for the batch of 2016, the perfectly average batch.
Now, let's welcome our guest for today. Our chief guest for today is Dr. Avinash Supe, a role model for the students. He joined this institute in 1974 as a student and thereon progressed to retire as the dean in 2018. He is currently the president of Indian Association of Gastroenterology. He is also the director of Hinduja Hospital. He is the recipient of 44 national and international awards, fellowships, and medals, including the MUHS National Board and the prestigious Dr. B.C. Roy Award for the Best Teacher. He is a great photographer and loves trekking. He is a friend, philosopher, and guide for his students as well as teachers. I would like to call him upon the stage, and I would like to request Sachi to present the bouquet to Sir.
The next, he had also served as a head of unit at our hospital. I now would like to call him upon stage, and I would like to request Sanchi to present the bouquet to Sir.
Our next guest is Dr. Jayashree Sharma, Professor and Head of Department of Transfusion Medicine. Ma'am, I would like to request you to please come on stage, and I would like to request Ashlesha to please present the bouquet to ma'am.
Our next guest for today is Dr. Juhi Kavre ma'am. She is an assistant professor in the Department of Medicine since 12 years and holds a special interest in rheumatology. I would now like to call upon Urmi to present the bouquet to Dr. Juhi Kavre ma'am.
Our next guest is Shraddha Mo. I would like to call Ashlesha to present the bouquet to ma'am.
I would now request the dignitaries to start the event with lamp.
गणनायकाय गणदेवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि
गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि
गुणाधीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि
एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीकन्याय धीमहि
गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
Thank you guys. That was beautiful. Let's start this event that we have all been looking forward to. I would request Dr. Avinash Supe sir to say a few words for the convocating batch of 2016.
Good afternoon to all of you. Hello, can you hear me? Yes. Good afternoon to all of you. The senior teachers who have come here especially to watch this event and be part of this event, proud parents and relatives of the convocating batch, my other students, and my dear colleagues. Why I'm calling you all now dear colleagues, because I've seen your journey from 2016 to 2022, and you have now become going to be a graduate and you're going to join the whole medical fraternity. So you are now my colleagues. Now, if I remember, I was dean at this hospital when you all came in 2016. And at that particular time, I really don't know whether you remember my convocation at that time at Dean's address, because that time when we enter this hall, this glorious hall, we all are a little confused. We don't know what is happening. But over the last 6 years, you have understood that institutions like these create people and transform people into something which is different. And what do they really do? I think I came in this institution somewhere in 1974. 48 years ago, I was sitting here and listening to Dean's address. At that time, there was no sonography. There was no CT scan. There was no PET scan. There was no laparoscopy. There was no endoscopy. things were totally different. And in last 48 years, I think everything had changed. Patients have changed. The way they behave, they have changed. The diseases have changed. We never knew what corona was. Now in that situation, what we graduated at that particular time, and now what we are here, is purely because of this institution, which taught us many things which are not in the syllabus. And that's what I want you to remember. Because today the knowledge is doubling very fast. If I tell you the medical knowledge is changing every 73 days, that means in next 20-25 years, everything is going to change. The way we are going to treat patients, the knowledge is everything going to change. Then whatever we have spent for 6 years, is it going to be helpful to us? Definitely not the knowledge part. But many other skills which you have learned in this organization will be helpful to you. Something like complex skills, creativity, innovation, problem solving, communication skills. These are the things which you should take back from these organizations. Ready to relearn, ready to learn new things, be a lifelong learner. That's what I want to really say to you. And this is what happened to all of us. We also changed. This particular hall has a great vibes. I really don't know how many of you really see, but I see this hall as something which gives me energy every time I come to this hall. And I'm sure your batch is very special. Your batch is special because you saw everything. You saw the moving storm. We saw corona. You went through all kinds of troubles, but you achieved. And I'm sure you're going to achieve much more, so that not only you will grow, you will bring good name to our hospital, but I'm sure your proud parents are going to also feel it. So wish you all the best, and I can assure you, wherever you go, GAS will be always with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful address. I would like, if any other guests want to address the students, the convocating batch of 2016, if they wish to address, they can come ahead, please. Sir.
When he said, I came here because I wanted to see how it looks after 1 year to speak from this podium. I have spoken so many times. When I entered, the organizers asked me if I had any difficulty in reaching. I said, I have been traveling here for 25 years, more than that. Okay, so I know every way of reaching, difficult or otherwise. Greetings to all parents and the graduating students. It is your moment. Feel proud of it. Like, just by being associated, I myself feel so proud. Whenever I've entered KEM campus, I sort of get tachycardia. And now also I got it, after 1 year that I have come. So there is not much of an advice to be given. The only thing to be told is, feel very proud of this institute. Okay. So many of such big names have come in and gone through this. Okay, so you are part of the elite, the best of the colleges in the country. And this will come handy to you at all times. Maintain your passion. As I see when you are organizing this, everybody is so passionate. So this passion needs to be maintained, right? In your career, somebody, your different branches you would choose, you may specialize, you may continue, you may change your career, you may change your course. All this will keep happening. But one thing that will stay is KEM with you. So be proud of it, and all the best to everyone.
Good afternoon, all of you, and namaskar to all the parents. So as sir said, whenever I enter KEM, he enters KEM, he gets tachycardia, same year, sir. Whatever I am today, it's all because of you people, you know. So definitely, Ashlesha, this is not an average batch at all. This is one of the best batch ever. Once a GSI, it still feels like the day, it's the same day when we had our clinics in the boys' room, niche baith ke. You remember all you guys when we didn't have adequate chairs, or maybe on Zoom, so you rocked it. All of you rocked it, seriously. Once a GSite, always GSite. Who are we? GSite. Who are we? GSite. Who are we? GSite. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sahai sir and Dr. Shraddha ma'am. Now I would like to welcome our next hosts, Dr. Urmi Parmar and Dr. Abhishek Ganacharya.
कहते हैं खुदा ने इस जहां में सभी के लिए किसी ना किसी को है बनाया, हर किसी के लिए।
जिन्होंने उंगली पकड़कर चलना सिखाया, गिरकर संभलना सिखाया, जिन्होंने ज़िंदगी का मुश्किल रास्ता आसान बनाया और हमारा डॉक्टर बनने का सपना सच बनाया। आई बाबा तुम्हाला शत शत प्रणाम।
माता पितानो आभार। With that, I would request Dr. Avinash Supe to please convocate the first batch of GSIs of class 2016.
He is a complete sports person. One moment you will find him playing. One moment you will find playing him a football and other moment cricket. Senior का है वो bro. Arches को जिसने बनाया library. Put your hands together for multi-talented, super energetic and rowdy Dr. Akash Kishore Rade.
सबके मदद की आरजू का ठिकाना। प्लीज वेलकम डॉक्टर आयुष चंद।
To be behold and cherished. Put your hands together for the girl with an aura of grace and love, Dr. Aishwarya Sanjeevani Narayan Aghav. People like you are rare. They work hard, whom they really care. A girl with a positive spark, someone who realized that medicine is not just a knowledge, but healing touch and empathy that make it unique. In the life full of tragedy, her soothing words can create a magic. Please welcome Dr. Nidhi Sangeeta Ramesh Agrawal.
She metamorphosed from being a shy and self-doubting woman to a confident woman. She's kind, patient, and compassionate. She's the one who will say she's there for you and prove it till the end. She's teaching the world to breathe for herself one day at a time. Please welcome Dr. Komal Maya Suryabhan Ahire.
the one with great sense of humor, an amazing table tennis player who impress everyone with his sense of style. लेखन आणि वाचन ज्याला आहे प्रिय, कविता करायला नेहमीच असतो सक्रिय, आयुष्यात कोणत्याच गोष्टीचा घेत नाही ताण, बाईक आणि चहा ज्याचा आहे जीव की प्राण. प्लीज वेलकम ऑन द स्टेज द स्टँडअप कॉमेडियन ऑफ आवर बॅच, डॉक्टर प्रतीक रोहिणी महेंद्र आंधळे.
The sweetest and the kindest doctor you'll ever end up consulting. Every conversation with her is like a soulful melody, and she can sing those just as well. The girl is willing to go to the extra mile and commits to every journey with a 100-watt smile. She's out to conquer the world with an enthusiasm that could move mountains. Please welcome Dr. Anuya Ulka Ajit Natu. She refers to herself as the forever bacha, even though she takes care of everyone surrounding her like a dadi amma. You might assume she's a nerd who sits on the first bench, but when she steps onto the dance floor, she makes the crowd go lela to lela. She has the capacity to make your eardrum explode, yet it sounds like a melody. She puts her everything into everything she does, YOLOing through life with the strangest hairstyles. Please welcome on stage Dr. Anveshi Seema Rajiv Nayan. He has one of those smiles that lightens up your day, a friend truly dependable, with the biggest of hearts, ensuring that people around him never have a dull moment. Soulful music and lots of disturbance-free sleep is his ideal evening. Though Mumbai might not be his favorite place to be, but Mumbai will sure miss an empathetic doctor and a gem of a person. Please welcome Dr. Ashish Agrawal. Think about the word all-rounder and Avni comes to mind. From giving every other TT player a run for their money to crushing every academic quiz routinely, she somehow makes it all look so easy. She has a talent of conversing with just about anyone. She'll guard her closest friendships with the same fierceness that you'll see her at the TT table. Give it up for the multifaceted Dr. Avni Ulka Ajit Natu. Enthusiastic about the most unconventional things. She is who you can consult for the best suggestions about the fun in the city. And while her mind remains engrossed in working for social issues, her heart beats for knowing the internal working of the mind. So ladies and gentlemen, please have a round of applause for our free-spirited girl boss, Dr. Ayushi Dubey. Her mornings are incomplete without chai. Her lifelines being Rocky, her Baba, and her I. She's curious, excited, and innocent like a child, caring, friendly, sweet, and kind. Music and medicine form her life track. If she's your friend, don't worry, she's got your back. Please welcome Dr. Ayushi Ritu Sanjeev Gupta.
अप्सरा आली इंद्रापुरीतून खाली.
Our dancing queen. She has conquered the hearts with grace and smarts. Behind her intimidating gaze lives a gentle and caring soul. She'll not only offer her shoulder to cry on, but also give you the harsh truth. She stands firm in the face of adversity and any challenge. Please put your hands together for Dr. Aishwarya Shobha Chandrakant Bagde.
चेहरा आहे हसरा, आता टेन्शन सारे विसरा. आहे थोडीशी बोलकी पण करते आपल्याच मनकी. छंद जिचे आहेत फार. प्लीज वेलकम ऑन द स्टेज डॉक्टर बायास भावना भगवानराव. You'd find him on every court, giving his all on the field. Has battled the 2 surgeries, but they have only strengthened his never say die attitude. Always up for any plan. His versatility is his best friend. His confidence in his abilities is unparalleled. A friend you could ring at any hour. Presenting to you Dr. Yash Vinaya Vijay Kumar Bandevar.
The name itself is enough to bring the examiners to their knees because they know they are in for a rough ride. No matter what there's no question this guy cannot answer. His name still echoes in the dissection hall and the research manuals. One of the most dedicated and hardworking people we know, and probably the best goalkeeper in GS history. Please welcome Dr. Varun Usha Vivek Bansal. A girl who speaks sass, walks pop, and tumbles through life. She has the kindest soul, but will bluntly speak the truth, even when you don't want to hear it. Talk of some plan, and she's the last one to say no. Up for anything, be it organization, literati, editing, she runs the complete repertoire. The smartest, strongest, boldest woman we know. Please welcome Dr. Akanksha Archana Anil Burnwal.
गिटार आहे ज्याचा छंद, लायब्ररीच्या पुस्तकांमध्ये जो सदैव आहे धुंद, धावण्यात टाकेल हुसेन बोल्टलाही मागे, क्रिकेटमध्ये कधीही मारतो सिक्सर, राहा तुम्ही फक्त जागे. ॲनाटॉमी सरफेस मार्किंग असं ज्याचं बॉडी स्ट्रक्चर, भाषालय भारी, करतो समोरच्याला बोलण्यात कॅप्चर, असं आमचा सर्जन हँड औरंगाबादकर. प्लीज वेलकम ऑन द स्टेज डॉक्टर यश रश्मी विवेक बेंगाली.
Shy at first, but such a wholehearted person when you get to know him. Blessed with golden arms, turns empty canvases into beautiful pictures. Helped in lot of decor stuff in college events over these years. A good friend no matter what. Just a call away and comes to the rescue. Hope he becomes the hotshot surgeon he aspires to be. Please welcome Dr. Jignesh Varsha Kishore Bhadarka. Congratulations everyone. We would now like to invite Dr. Shireen Tarvi, Dr. Purva Dige and Dr. Bhakti Dongre to please introduce the next batch of GSites. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
आयुष्य नावाची स्क्रीन जेव्हा लो बॅटरी दाखवते आणि नातेवाईक नावाचा चार्जर मिळत नाही, तेव्हा पॉवर बँक म्हणून जे तुम्हाला वाचवतात ते म्हणजे मित्र. लेट्स वेलकम विथ अ ह्यूज राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज the batch of roll numbers 20 to 40. The man born with brains of Albert Einstein, artistic hands of Leonardo da Vinci, skilled left foot of Messi, a master of all trades, an excellent teacher to help you pre-exams, and the best person to count on when you need a friend. Journeying his way through life on his R15 with plans to conquer the world with his scalpel. So please put a round of applause for Dr. Swapnil Kavita Hiraman Bhagat. The one who lives life the king's size. प्रत्येक वाक्यात पुणेरी पाट्या वाचणारी, ऑल द वे फ्रॉम भोसरी ते थेट सगळ्यांच्या हृदयात घर करणारी, दिलखुलास, बिंदास आणि आयुष्याला दिवसात न मोजता प्रत्येक क्षणाला जगणारी, केएमच्या लायब्ररीची परमनंट रहिवाशी अँड फ्री वायफायच्या नेहमीच शोधात असणारी. प्रेझेंटिंग डॉक्टर पूजा अर्चना संजय भंगाळे.
Silent killer, someone who is the perfect blend of a dreamer and a doer, a fitness enthusiast with an innate desire to please her inner curiosity and learn something new every day. Please welcome Dr. Kritika Bhatia.
जिने कष्टाने साऱ्या संकटांना हरविले, महत्त्वाकांक्षी स्वभावाने नेहमीच तारले, पावलोपावली मनी ध्यास घेतले, चपळाईने सारे स्वप्न फुलविले, अशी आमची डॉक्टर पल्लवी जयश्री पांडुरंग बोंबले.
ठेवून फिटनेसचे ड्रीम करतो हा रेग्युलर जिम, घर असो किंवा कॅन्टीन, याला डाएटमध्ये लागतं फक्त प्रोटीन. गेमिंगमध्ये याचा धरत नाही कोणी हात, आणि नडलाच कोणी तर पाडतो त्याचे 32 दात. असा हा आमचा लाखात एक डॅशिंग डॉक्टर अभिषेक. प्रेझेंटिंग यू डॉक्टर अभिषेक प्रतिभा संजय बोरसे.
ज्याच्यामुळे कॉलेजच्या मुली झाल्या आहेत राधा, दिसतो तेवढा नाही आहे कृष्ण आमचा साधा. ज्याने घरूनच इंटर्नशिप करायचा घेतला आहे ध्यास, एकाच विषयाचा करतो तो 4 पुस्तकातून अभ्यास. मित्रांच्या प्रत्येक प्लॅनमध्ये असतो तो इन, ज्याची चाळ जणू अंटार्क्टिकामधला पेंग्विन. ट्रेकिंगच्या आवडीपोटी ज्याने केली आहेत अनेक शिखरे सर, आईची इच्छा पूर्ण करण्यात ठेवली नाही त्यांनी कोणती कसर. येत आहे डॉक्टर कृष्णा योगिता अरुण बोरसे. Coming up next is one of the most adventurous and spontaneous person who will never back down from a challenge. This Gemini is a true gem of a person with a multitude of talents, from singing to writing to having weirder dreams than Christopher Nolan. If you are ever low on motivation, she is your go-to person. Her sass and quirky remarks will always have you cranking up. Here's to a loyal friend, presenting Dr. Tanvi Borse.
गॉसिप करना है इसका शौक. वॉट शी लव्स इज टॉक टॉक एंड स्टॉक. इसके सोने का है अलग अंदाज, हर दिल पे करती है ये राज. करती है ये खुद से प्यार, खुद की तारीफ करवाना है इसका जन्म सिद्ध अधिकार. है ये सेल्फ मेड आर्टिस्ट, दुनिया की है ये सबसे बड़े नार्सिसिस्ट. 200 पर से रखती है जान, दोस्तों की है ये सबसे बड़ी शान. प्लीज़ पुट योर हैंड्स टुगेदर फॉर हमारी छोरी गॉसिप क्वीन डॉक्टर दीपेशा जया प्रकाश बुलानी. Next person on stage is an ambitious person, but has a carefree attitude about life. मुंबई इंडियन्सचा डाय हार्ड फॅन. ज्या व्यक्तीचं नाव ऐकताच 4 गोष्टी डोळ्यासमोर येतात: चाणाक्ष, चेस चॅम्पियन, चार्मिंग स्माइल आणि चॅटिंग. अ कंपॅशनेट फ्रेंड with vast knowledge and biggest heart. Please welcome on stage Dr. Vaidyanathan Sonita Onkar Chandak. Thank you, Dr. Supe sir, for convocating our first batch. Now, I would
Someone who is very quiet and shy from the outside, but really fun when you get to know him. A technology freak and a self-taught artist, he likes to enjoy his time alone as well as outings with his friends on his beloved bike. He is a person who always gets the work done in the end. Please welcome Dr. Suraj Savita Naval Singh Chavan. Next to this man, Captain Cool would look anxious. If you haven't seen him imitate his favorite bowlers, you don't know him that well. He is the person you can come to one day before exam to ask, "Kal ke liye padha dena?" And the way he shares his notes, you might as well as call him Bill Gates. He is the wall that neat questions couldn't surpass. Meet, I dare say, the Dravid of our batch, Dr. Manat Pashmina Dharmesh Chovala.
GSMCचा एकमेव ड्रोणाचार्य जो मित्रांचा नेहमी करतो आर्थिक सहाय्य, अतिशय भोळा, मनमिळाऊ ज्याचा स्वभाव, अॅनेट क्विजमध्ये ज्याने पाडला होता अभ्यासाचा प्रभाव, BMW घेऊन ज्याने केले सर्वांचे हृदय काबूत, तरीही मातीशी ठेवली आहे आपली नाळ मजबूत, असा आपला देगलूरचा राजकुमार डॉक्टर योगेश गीता गिरीश चित्रवार.
the first ever female CCD of Avishkar, and also the first GSite who'd rather spend her time in JJ, the OG drama queen who's living her own little Bollywood sequence. She's incredibly humble, caring, and smart, and will always stand by you no matter what. Please give it up for the always smiling and the most annoyingly photogenic person you'll ever meet. Please welcome Dr. Gauri Siddhi Bhalchandra Chikhalkar. There's no book she hasn't read. There's no award she hasn't achieved. The one who inculcated the concept of quizzes in her curriculum. The savior of all during exams, not only by her notes, but also by her stellar philosophies. the one with a heart of gold on the inside and the medal of gold on the outside. Please welcome Dr. Arshia Nusrat Yunus Chaudhary.
The traveler girl of our batch, अत्यंत उत्साही अशी आपली पियुषा, charming in herself, talkative and a pro-tracker who backpacks all the opportunities coming her way. She's gonna travel far enough to meet herself and conquer the world with her fierceness. Let's give it up for the very enthusiastic Dr. Piyusha Bharti Yashwant Saure.
Next up is one of the people who is as perfect as it can get. This superhuman can challenge you at numerous things, be it holding a plank to dancing his blues away, to zapping through the vast portion in record time, or even at being an ideal living anatomy specimen unless you count having a beard. With his heart of gold and his nonchalant attitude, any time is a great time with him. Here's presenting Dr. Shamak Cooper.
This next person needs no introduction. The man, the myth, the legend. Let's give it for Dr. Govind Minakshi Vishwanath Dahe.
The dramatic boy. He can brighten the day with his presence and his contagious laugh. He plays TT as well as he drives a bike. जो रेसिडेंट को भी शॉट दे और हेड सिस्टर का बन जाए लाडला, जिसने लाइब्रेरी को घर बना दिया है, लोनार का धूमकेतु, वाटरमेलन पैशन फ्रूट जूस का ब्रांड एम्बेसडर. प्लीज वेलकम डॉक्टर आकाश उषा अनिल धवड़े.
आता जो येणार आहे त्याची वेगळी ओळख करून द्यायची गरज नाही. बायोएथिक्सपासून निर्माणपर्यंत, म व मापासून आसमीपर्यंत, अपूर्वाईपासून राज्य नाट्यपर्यंत प्रत्येक ठिकाणी आपला छाप सोडणारा, फर्स्ट इयर ज्युनियर्स ते सिनियर रेसिडेंट्स ते लेक्चरर्सपर्यंत असा सगळ्यांचा ओळखीचा असणारा, मेहकरचा वाघ, ज्याच्या स्वागतासाठी कमी पडतील सगळे गाजे वाजे, येत आहे आपला समोर डॉक्टर प्रतीक शारदा देबाजे.
The 2 a.m. friend, as in the friend who texts you at 2 in the night to confirm पक्का 4 ही SQs लिखने थे ना पेपर में. A series of random interesting facts and a whole lot of bad jokes eliciting collective groans is basically what a day-to-day conversation with him sounds like. a misunderstood genius, as he would call himself. He is that one friend you sit with and pour your heart out to. The word Anna would basically sum it up. Most likely to be spotted at a paneer counter in any event. Please welcome our buddy, Dr. Dhruv Shetty.
She is the complete chatterbox. Whenever dressed up, she always slays. Perfect blend of confidence and grace. Absolute foodie and sometimes moody. कपड़ों में है इसकी जान, गैस्ट्राइटिस से है ये परेशान. जहाँ भी जाएगी करेगी ये कुछ ना कुछ गड़बड़. Presenting you बैच की constant बड़बड़. डॉक्टर साइली वाघमोडे. A massive fireball of infectious energy. The boy with Maggie-like hair. A fierce proponent of justice. Always ready to stand for what's right. The go-to guy when the batch finds itself in peril. He is the hero that batch of 2016 needs, as well as the hero it deserves. Please give it up for Dr. Pranav Sangita Nagesh Survase. Oh!
Now I would like to invite Dr. Aditi Kodare and Dr. Mihira Joshi to introduce our next batch of GSites. Thank you.
Thank you.
मिहिरा, तुझे कॉलेज का फर्स्ट डे याद है क्या?
Yes, of course, Aditi. We were all sitting at the NAT dissection hall, all new faces. We were so nervous and excited too.
हाँ यार, what is your name and where are you from पूछते पूछते आधा साल कैसे निकल गया पता ही नहीं चला.
True. It seems like it was just yesterday that all our parents were dropping us off at the door of our dream college. And now, 5.5 years later, here we are with our parents gathered together to share this glorious moment.
मिहिरा, तूने तो इमोशनल कर दिया यार. I would like to share a few lines with you all on this note.
Yes, of course.
सपनों के सितारे ले आए अपने अपने शहर के सितारे, नादान नन्हे बेबी जीएसाइट्स. आगे एमबीबीएस का सफ़र मुश्किल ज़रूर, पर इनका विश्वास भी कुछ कम नहीं. अनजान शहर में अनजान चेहरों के साथ एक ही नाव में चल पड़े, अपने ख्वाब लिए अपने बेबी जीएसाइट्स.
On that note, good evening everyone. We would like to welcome you all for the introduction of next set of roll numbers.
Coming up next is एक लड़का सीधा साधा सा अपने रूम में बंद रहता था. भले कितनी ही लड़कियां लाइन दे, अपना लौंडा सख्त ही रहता था. पढ़ाई से लेकर इंटर्नशिप तक सब में जुगाड़ लगाता था. चुप रहकर भी सबको इम्प्रेस कर जाता था. Presenting to you the mysterious one from our batch, Dr. Dipesh Mohan Chaudhary.
A broken shoulder cannot contain his love for tennis. A full-on dramebaz who blissfully ignores all living beings with a headphone and a smiling face. Well, unless you're a cat. His entry can't get any flashier than this. Please welcome this happy-go-lucky guy from Meerut, Dr. Abhineet Leelavati Sharad Desai.
Born and brought up in library, the one who believes that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. He knows to tickle your funny bone and can put all the party animals to shame. ज्याच्या हाताला आहे घरच्या जेवणाचा स्वाद, जो आहे डान्सचा उस्ताद. मित्राच्या दुःखाला स्वतःचं दुःख समजून त्याच्यासोबत राहणारा. Please put your hands together for Dr. Amol Pratibha Raju Dhanfule.
आता जो येणार आहे त्याच्याबद्दल एका ओळीत सांगायचं झालं तर ते म्हणजे सेल्फ मेड मॅन. सगळ्यांना आपल्या विनोदी स्वभावाने हसवणारा, कितीही मोठ्या प्रॉब्लेम्समधून मार्ग काढणारा, नेहमीच अभ्यासाला प्राधान्य देणारा, तरीही ॲव्हेंजर्स एंड गेमसाठी एंडपोज बुडवणारा, म्हणजेच भांडूपचा श्रीधर अनिता धोंदू धोपट.
Coming up next is your Kolhapurchi Ladki Mulgi. She is a true stay-in queen and a known explorer of all cow gullies of Mumbai. You can lure her out of her comfy bed only by the promise of playing table tennis or by the aroma of a good adrak wali chai. She is one of those rare medicos who enjoys maths as much as, or dare I say, more than biology, and can solve any difficult equation thrown at her with ease. Please welcome on stage Dr. Purva Nilima Suraj Dige.
अद्भुत ज्याचा अभिनय, स्वभाव ज्याचा निर्मय, बहुयामी हा मुलगा, ज्युनियर्सचा लाडका, ज्युनियर मुलींचा लाडका हा मुलगा. हृदयात ज्याच्या अपूर्वाई वसते आणि चेहऱ्यावर नेहमीच एक स्माईल असते. प्लीज वेलकम मूर्ती लहान पण कीर्ती महान, डॉक्टर ओमकार नंदा सुनील दोईफोडे. Coming up next is one of the loveliest and the most endearing persons you'd ever meet. Along with her wild hair, she'll be the first to pull out the fun rolled up her sleeves. She's mastered the art of being mature while at the same time retaining her pure and childlike aura. A truest friend, she's already thought the best for you before you would have. After talking to her, you'll always walk away with a smile on your face. Unless you're a cat. Here's presenting Dr. Bhakti Dongre.
a 24-year-old with a 4-year-old heart, whose motto is, if tomorrow is the due date, then today is the due date. He is all about entertainment, entertainment, and entertainment. प्रेमळ, प्रामाणिक, स्पष्ट वक्ता, हसतमुख, चंचल पण मेहनती, सगळ्यांसोबत मिळून मिसळून राहणारा धाराशिवकर, आपल्या बॅचचा नागराज मंजुळे, डॉक्टर आकाश अनिता केदार दुधंबे.
Athlete from the court. For her, running is like breathing oxygen. For any plan, no is never the answer you'll hear from her. Her photography skills just capture your heart. Please give it up for Dr. Ira Fatima Mohammad Ayub. Woo!
Bold but soft, carefree but worrisome, yet the most cheerful and warm person around, who laughs till he becomes pink. Please welcome on stage Dr. Imad Ali Photowadzadeh.
A plain mystery to some, gym bro for others, but a lifelong friend for a select few. His personality is as colorful as his vocabulary, with which he cheers up the lobbies of main boys. Seemingly unnatural at complicated tasks, but only a few know the reason behind the madness. Please give it up for Pranay Vandana Sanjay Kumar Gadge.
Coming up next is known as GSMCचा ऋतिक, शांतीचा प्रतीक, न जिम करता जो आहे एकदम फिट. क्रिकेटचे शॉट्स आहेत सुपरहिट आणि आयुष्यात जो घेत नाही कुठल्याच गोष्टीचं टेन्शन. प्लीज वेलकम डॉक्टर आवेशन सुनीता मनोहर गायकवाड.
Beauty that is unparalleled and smile that has slayed many hearts. The shy one, intelligent and kind. You will always find her meditating and looking for the best in people around her. She gives all credit to her parents to help her become the woman she is. Let's welcome the girl जो आपके आम जिंदगी को बना दे मेंटोस जिंदगी, डॉक्टर गीता शारदा जयदत्त गायकवाड़.
perfectionist, Stephen Curry of our batch, whose strength lies in his patience. दिसायला छोटा असो नाही, खूप आहे समजदार आणि अनुभवी. कपिल शर्माचा फॅन, साताऱ्याचा स्मार्ट, क्यूट आणि संस्कारी मुलगा. लेट्स वेलकम डॉक्टर विशाल विद्या संतोष गलांडे.
सर्वांना मदत करण्याचा ज्याचा आहे स्वभाव, मुलींना तो देतो जरा जास्तच भाव. सगळ्यात वेगळी आहे ज्याची अदा, पण सगळ्यांचं भलं व्हावं हाच नेहमी असतो त्याचा इरादा. इंटर्नशिपमध्ये लागले ज्याला जिमचे वेड, आपल्या सर्वोत्कृष्ट अपूर्वाईचा सर्वोत्कृष्ट हेड. प्लीज वेलकम डॉक्टर अभिषेक जयश्री मिलिंद गणाचार्य. Next up is a person who embodies intelligence, grace, and panache. Though she is sassy and confident, those who know her will know that she is equally soft and sweet on the inside. Her networking skills are unparalleled, and she'll always have a contact for anything. You can always rely on her to have your back. And remember, if you have done something, she's already done it better. Please welcome Dr. Darshini Neeral Hetal Gandhi.
She is popularly known as GS, the one to be the first to volunteer for every event, from anatomy seminars to the head of Confluence. She attracts friendships like a moth to a flame. There is not one person in the college who has not been influenced by her infectious personality. Headstrong with a kind heart, she is not afraid to take on the world. On the other hand, if you cross her, you might find yourself on the opposite end of her flying sandals. Please welcome on stage Dr. Ashlesha Madhuri Subhash Ganorkar. सकारात्मक दृष्टिकोन ज्याच्यात आहे भरभरून, सर्वच परीक्षांची तयारी जो करतो फोनवर बोलून, करतो जो दरवर्षी पंढरपूरची वारी, दाढी आहे त्याची लय भारी, ज्युनियर सिनियरचा आहे जो खास, अद्वैत इव्हेंटला ज्याने बनवले एकदम झकास. हियर्स प्रेझेंटिंग टू यू डॉक्टर अजिंक्य निर्मला संजय गव्हाणे.
There are some who are toppers and make sure everybody knows about it, while there are others who dream about being a topper and shut their books in 15 minutes. But this guy, He neither dreams about being a topper, nor does he boast about it when he actually is one. Instead, he just believes in achieving his daily set of goals with discipline. And when asked about vacation plans, his reply is, बहुत पढ़ना बाकी है यार, next year के books देखिए कितने बड़े हैं. Please welcome Dr. Akib Raisa Sohil Ghori.
Good evening one and all.
सभी पेरेंट्स और गेस्ट का स्वागत है.
Did you ever know that you are my hero and everything I would like to be? I can fly higher than an eagle. For you are the wind beneath my wings. Thank you for helping us so higher than we ever aimed to be. Let's welcome with a huge round of applause for the parents of roll numbers 61 to 120.
Now, I would like to call on stage Dr. Jayashree Sharma ma'am to present the mementos. हाँ बोल बोल.
She looks like a kid but talks like an 80-year-old. Lots of hidden sass in a sweet voice. Her opinions are like a breath of fresh air. Expert in making her way through the most crowded places but can't stand dogs and public washrooms. A gentle expert but a wild critic. Put your hands together for Dr. Jnanshri Beena Paresh Dave.
Coming up next is a person who's extremely silent when you meet him first. But when he speaks, he's a colossal source of entertainment to all. His one-liners in any conversation will always have you cracking up. He may seem like an introvert, but he's a buddy of almost the entire batch. An extremely loyal friend and a wonderful person. Here's calling Dr. Ashutosh Renu Arun Kumar Gupta.
An avid reader, a hardcore Potterhead, and a Swiftie too. The one who is lost in her own fantasies. A fitness freak who manages to stay fit despite binging on ice creams and peri-peri chips daily. A sincere, enthusiastic leader and always ready to blend with people with her vibrant personality. So put your hands together for a beloved Kolhapuri girl, Dr. Vaishnavi Meenakshi Maruti Hazare.
She personifies her name, a diamond of a person, a resident bathroom singer. Her blaring voice is a wake-up call to many. She is possessive of her friends and willing to kill for them. Her unique but awkward charm makes her stand out in the crowd. She has impressed all with her ninja intern skills in emergencies far and wide. Always up for a trek and a hike under the starry sky. She has strength of a warrior with a heart of a kid. Please put your hands together for our Hira, Dr. Amrita Ujjwala Avinash Hire.
He's the one you can always count on for help. Kind-hearted, ambitious person, shouldering his responsibilities with his iconic sweet smile. Let's welcome a warrior with huge dreams who can be stopped by nothing in his way. Dr. Ashutosh Shanta Balasaheb Zadav.
Coming up next is someone who is smart and humble, a good friend with an affectionate soul, on the way to achieve great success. Please welcome on stage Dr. Neha Surekha Gorak Jadhavar.
शांत राहणे आणि कमी बोलणे हा असा त्यांचा स्वभाव. सर्वांशी चांगले वागून जुळवून घेण्याची वृत्ती असलेले. बॅडमिंटन असो की पबजी असो, दोन्हीमध्ये पारंगत असलेले. अख्खा लातूर गाजवून केएममध्ये प्रवेश मिळवणारे. जोरदार टाळ्यांनी स्वागत करा डॉक्टर वैभव सुनीता रामचंद्र जगताप यांचा.
Next comes the Sigma male of our batch. If not at the gym, you will definitely find him cooking his own protein meals. He cares for his bike like he would care for his wife. Known for his wise insights, he's a go-to guy for his friends given his seniority. Zyala ahe branded goshtinचा नाद. Put your hands together for Dr. Darshan Santosh Praveen Jain.
Next to come on stage is the all or none boy of a batch. One who knows what he knows and also knows what he doesn't. Known as the Crawford boy of Apurvai, he's just too good at bargaining. The perfect source of any information. A pet lover, a kind-hearted pure soul. Let's welcome Dr. Indranil Manjusha Janardhan Zambrunkar.
One of the calmest people you will ever meet. He goes about all his work with the utmost nonchalance. Very few would be as passionate about cricket as he is. He would enchant you with his spontaneous humor and leave you mesmerized with his simplicity. a gentleman in the truest sense of the word. Put your hands together for Dr. Harsh Jogi. Coming up next is one of the most beautiful and intelligent person you'd find out in GMC, our very own Apurvai Natkachi Pratibhavan Naika. She's one of the few who has never been a follower of herd mentality, but has the wisdom to know exactly what she wants and the courage to follow it. Don't be mistaken by her petite figure, because she is not the one to be bullied into anything very easily. Standing true to her forever WhatsApp status, mediocrity is underrated. She really is the most humble person out there who finds value in the simplicities of life. She's always been just a phone call away for her friends and a shoulder to cry on when in need. Here's presenting to you our beauty with brains, Dr. Mihira Abhirati Vijay Joshi.
Coming up next is a kind, smart and stylish person. The most popular guy of a batch, specifically known as PJ. Pure soul, fighter and a strong-hearted friend. Perfect combination of intelligence, humor and smartness. As long as he is around you, you will never be short of a true friend and a wardrobe full of stylish clothes and shoes. Always remembered for getting into troubles. How to get a proper discount is what he specializes in. He's secretive enough to keep you curious. Please welcome on stage Dr. Prateek Joshi.
ये लड़की है सबसे कूल और मजाकी, मज़े करने की कोई भी फुर्सत को ना रखे बाकी। दोस्तों की टोकरी पे छिड़कती है ये अपनी जान, वफा और दिलदारी है इसकी नीयत की शान। बाहर से तीखी अंदर से उतनी ही मीठी, दोस्तों के हर एक छोटे मजाक से ये कभी ना रूठी। सबके दिल जीतने और रखने की जिम्मेदारी ये है लेती। तालियों से स्वागत कीजिए हमारी मारवाड़ी बेटी का, डॉक्टर अवनी वंदना प्रवीण कावरा।
Confidence, confidence, confidence. I don't like it. I avoid. But confidence likes me. I can't avoid. हे त्यांचे ब्रीदवाक्य. स्टॉक मार्केटमध्ये 100% रिटर्न्स मिळवणे त्यांच्या मुलीत झाले शक्य. बॅचपेक्षा ज्युनियर्समध्ये त्याची आहे इमेज ठळक. उत्तम नृत्य आणि स्मितहास्य ज्याची आहे ओळख. जोरदार टाळ्यांनी स्वागत करूया डॉक्टर हेमंत ज्योत्स्ना नानासाहेब कदम यांचा.
A perfect transformation of a big guy to a fit gym boy. In the first year itself, the boy who came to limelight for his chess prize in Freshers Chess League. He's a food lover, chess player, and a hardcore gamer. From bunking postings to sincerely doing internship and helping others, he has done it all. Please put your hands together for none other than Dr. Sohan Snehal Ganesh Kadam.
He defends with his smile and attacks with his silence. अतिशय अभ्यासू, ज्याला आहे अभ्यासाचा छंद आणि नेहमी असतो आपल्या दुनियेत धुंद. मूवीजची आवड ज्याला, फुटबॉलचा बेस्ट डिफेंडरचा अवॉर्ड याला. सादर राहणीमान आणि उच्च विचार ठेवणारा. लेट्स कॉल ऑन स्टेज डॉक्टर वैभव सविता गजानन कडू.
जो बचपन में ही था डीआईडी के सुनहरी टोपी का हकदार, जिसमें है एक्टिंग का कीड़ा, हमारा टिकटॉक स्टार. पंक्चुअलिटी की मूरत, जिसे पिस्तौल से ज़्यादा था स्टेथोस्कोप से प्यार. ऐसे ही निकला पुलिस लाइन से उभरता हुआ सुपरस्टार. यारों पे जान छिड़कने वाला, लोकलाइट में छुपा एक हॉस्टलाइट. आरेला है मुंबई 14 से अपना बंटाए, डॉक्टर प्रणीत सुनीता राजाराम काळे.
Congratulations everyone. Now I would like to call upon stage Dr. Geeta Gaikwad and Dr. Sakshi Jain to welcome our next batch of GSites.
मैत्री, दोस्ती, फ्रेंडशिप, यारी से याद आएगा केएम का ये कैंपस, वो कट्टा, वो लेक्चर थिएटर्स, वो आर्चेस, वो फिस्चुला. क्योंकि यहाँ हर एक जय को मिला है उसके कलेक्शंस करने वाला वीरू. बनी नैना अवी अदिति जैसी धूम तो हमने भी मचाई है. राजू रैंचो फरान जैसे कई इडियट्स तो हमारे एमएलटी में भी बैठे हैं. रेचल मोनिका तो यहाँ यूजी पीजी के हर रूम में रहती है. यहाँ हर मुन्ना भाई को उसकी ईएसआर संभालने वाला सर्किट मिला है. अपने दोस्तों के साथ के ये कुछ आखिरी पल खुल के जी ले मेरे यारा, क्योंकि केएम की जिंदगी ना मिलेगी दोबारा.
People assume she is quiet, innocent and shy. But ask her friends and they'll tell you it's a lie. She's polite, sweet and generous. But once she starts ranting, you'll never hear the end of it. She's a procrastinator and loves perfection. That's why it was the last night that we received this introduction. Being a doctor was never her first plan. But here she is, finally after 6 years, Dr. Manazar Naushad Khan.
जिने कष्टाने फुलवले क्षणफार, मानली ना कधी हार. सातत्याने ध्यास घेऊन उगवले सार, यशाला गवसानी घातली जोरदार. Please welcome on stage Dr. Supriya Parvati Bhausaheb Khedkar. या भोळ्या चेहऱ्यावर जाऊ नका हां. हा तर आहे छुपा रुस्तम. याच्या हिडन टॅलेंट्स, युनिक आयडियाज, आर्टिस्टिक स्किल्सने सर्वांच्या मनाला भुरळ पाडणारा. बाईक राईड्स, ट्रेकिंग, ॲडव्हेंचर्ससाठी एका पायावर तयार असणारा. एक्झाममध्ये रडणारा पण रिझल्टमध्ये फोडणारा. यू कॅन टेल व्हॉट हिल थिंक ऑर डू नेक्स्ट, बट हिल डेफिनेटली अमेज यू विथ व्हॉट एव्हर ही डज. लेट्स वेलकम ऑन स्टेज द डेलिजंट, डेडिकेटेड अँड डिटरमाइंड डॉक्टर सौरभ उषा रामचंद्र खेंडकर.
She might look stern up front, but behind this face hides a marshmallow soul. Once she commits to something, she will never stop before getting it done. A lover of all things fancy, but finds her aesthetic in the simplest of things. Her oratory skills are unparalleled, so you feel like listening to her forever. A truest friend, she will never leave your side. You can always count on her to be there. She dresses the classiest, and her wardrobe is something to die for. So it's no wonder we sometimes call her Lady Kodare. Please put your hands together for Dr. Aditi Vinaya Sanjeet Kodare.
जिद्दीने जिने केले स्वप्न साकार. आयुष्याला दिला तिने सर्वांचा आकार. मदतीला धावून येणारी, सर्वांना आपलंसं करणारी, हेल्दी लाईफस्टाईलचे महत्त्व सांगणारी. प्लीज वेलकम ऑन स्टेज डॉक्टर रोहिणी पंचशीला भीमराव कोकाटे. ब्रेव ॲट अ हार्ट, शक्ती तिचे तंत्र. डेझर्ट्स आहे तिच्या आनंदाचा मंत्र. नेटफ्लिक्सच्या सिरीजची आहे ती फॅन, पण अभ्यासाबद्दल बोलणे ती करते बॅन. विलक्षण व्यक्तिमत्व, नाजूक आहे मन, जपते ती मैत्री जसे हेच परमधन. एक्झिस्टिंग लाऊडली अँड बिलिव्हिंग दॅट नो लव्ह इज ग्रेटर दॅन लव्ह फॉर फूड. प्लीज वेलकम ऑन स्टेज डॉक्टर पल्लवी उज्ज्वला राजेंद्र कोल्हे.
He hates watching an episode a week. He is more of a season a day kind man. No one can match his speed of study. popular in juniors for giving VVIMPs, unpaid reviewer of web series, movies, animes, gym boy, a good actor, the one who is always excited for everything, popularly known as Maradon. Please welcome on stage Dr. Uday Sarla Vasudev Shirsagar.
क्रिकेटमध्ये ज्याची आहे सचिन एवढी मोठी उंची, तो आहे पेंटिंगमधला लिओनार्डो दा विंची. एक्स्टर्नशिप ज्याने घेतली होती 2 दिवसांची, वेगवेगळे नाद लावून वाट लावली त्याने मित्रांची. सगळ्या खेळांमध्ये जो आहे पारंगत, त्याच्यामुळे मित्रांच्या आयुष्यात आली आहे रंगत. सदैव प्रयत्नांनी जो आणतो आईच्या चेहऱ्यावर खुशी, असा आपल्या सर्वांचा लाडका ऋषी. Please welcome on stage Dr. Rushikesh Asmita Hanmanta Kudale.
He might look like he's quite an introverted, but in his mind, he's probably planning his next Valorant strategy. Soon, Apple is going to hire him as their KEM campus ambassador. For him, mastering any software is like a child's play. Please welcome on the stage the cool guy of Islampur, Dr. Abhijit Madhuri Ram Kulkarni. Now, I would like to call upon Dr. Shraddha More ma'am to come and present the mementos to our next set of batchmates.
सरळ, साधी, स्पष्टपणे बोलणारी, पण तेवढीच हळवी असणारी. शी इज वन लकी फूडी टू बी ब्लेस्ड विथ ब्राउन फॅट, आवर व्हेरी ओन बॉक्स ऑफ एंटरटेनमेंट, द वन हू कॅन गो ऑन टॉकिंग फॉर आवर्स and can get along with almost anyone. Please give a big round of applause to my very own unapologetic chatterbox, Dr. Apurva Purna Rajendra Kumbhar. आयुष्याचा महोत्सव साजरा करणारं तिचं निरागस मन आणि निर्मळ हास्य, साधेपणा हा अर्थात परमपरिष्कार, प्रभावपूर्ण जीवन जगणे हेच तिचे ध्येय. सम पीपल फिअर फायर, बट शी हॅज सिम्पली चोजन टू बिकम इट. अ ब्युटिफुल ड्रीमर हू इज ब्रिम्ड विथ झील, flaunting her dimple, dancing her heart out, and tiptoeing her way to explore the world. Presenting to you the bold and bindast girl of our batch, Dr. Janvi Ratna Ganesh Mahajan. आता स्टेजवर येत आहे 40 गावचा चिरंजीव, ज्याचा मित्रांपेक्षा जास्त आहे त्याच्या बाईकवर जीव. तणावाच्या काळात जो ठेवतो स्वतःला कूल, आहे जबरा फॅन ऑफ CSK अँड लिव्हरपूल. थोड्याशा ताणाने ज्याला होतो लिगामेंट स्प्रेन, आपल्या उत्कृष्ट कमेंटरीने करतो सगळ्यांना एंटरटेन. धमाकेदार ऑक्शन करून क्रिकेट फुटबॉलचे करतो आयोजन. प्लीज पुट युअर हँड्स टुगेदर फॉर डॉक्टर तुषार पुष्पलता दिनकर महाजन. असो टेबल टेनिस, फुटबॉल किंवा क्रिकेट, प्रेमात जाऊन दिली नाही त्याने त्याची विकेट. कष्ट करण्यामध्ये तो ठेवत नाही कोणतीच कसर. ग्लोरियाचे चिकन खाताना त्याला पडतो सर्वच गोष्टींचा विसर. पुसद शहरातून सुरू केला प्रगतीचा पहिला चॅप्टर. येत आहे स्टेजवर महल्ले परिवारातील पहिला डॉक्टर. जोरदार टाळ्यांनी स्वागत करूया डॉक्टर आदित्य संध्या सुशांत महल्ले.
Next up, in the jack of all trades and master of all, she is the quintessential example of someone who can sing, dance, manage studies, and be an influencer while acing it all. An inspiration that you can do anything if you really put your mind to it. And yet, she is the most humble person and a great friend. Here's presenting to you Dr. Aradhita Maheshwari. A heart of gold with courage so bold to overcome hurdles with determination, hard work and grit. Someone who never says quit. With immense patience, she dreams to serve her patients. She truly justifies her name in being a princess that rules over heart with a kindness and simplicity. Here we welcome Dr. Rajnandini Praveen Mane. You say charming, we hear his name. The true Punjabi who is the heart of any real madness of college. Be it all the radas in the football to any parties, Hadippa style. He is the undoubted heartthrob and a gym rat of a batch and a gem of a friend. Please welcome Dr. Nishant Rajinder Manas. The girl who always has witty jokes for every situation. The enthusiastic one whose heart beat faster than you think. उसको CVS पसंद था, इसीलिए WPW ने उसे चुना. She was faster than COVID in socializing in internship. The one who likes to punch people, but with her words. Please give it up for sarcasm queen of a batch, Dr. Anuja Ashok Mahatre. Be it dance or academics, this girl is always ready to chase her ambitions with the courage to swim against the tide to make them come true. A perfect blend of talent, intelligence, hard work, yet having such a down-to-earth, kind and understanding nature. The Chota Packet Bada Dhamaka of the batch. Please welcome Dr. Rutika Manisha Bharat Mehta. भला अच्छा बनने के लिए भी क्या कोई अदा चाहिए? इसी बात के मिसाल है हमारे अगले दोस्त. ये कहते हैं इन्हें सैड सॉन्ग्स बहुत पसंद है, पर इनकी खुशमिजाजी के सबके लिए एक प्रेरणा है. जितना तेज इनका दिमाग है, उससे बड़ा इनका दिल है. अपने दोस्तों के लिए ये एक सपोर्ट सिस्टम है. गिरता संभलता मस्ती में चलने वाला ये है हरियाणा से डॉक्टर मोहित मोनिका समीर सिंगला. Now I would like to call upon our next set of anchors, Dr. Gauri Chikalkar and Dr. Rishikesh Wagmare, to introduce our batchmates. Thank you.
अगर वाईजेबी सर के सेशन गोल्स के लिए भागते हुए 8 बजे पहुंचे हो तो जीए साइट हो तुम.
अगर आपके दिन की शुरुआत सीसी के मेदू वड़े से होती है तो जीए साइट हो तुम.
अगर आविष्कार के वो 4 दिन तुम अभी भी मिस करते हो तो जीए साइट हो तुम.
अगर अपूर्वाई के हर जे जोक पर ताली पीट पीट के हंसते हो तो जीए साइट हो तुम.
अगर यार नहीं हुआ कुछ पढ़ के कर भी टॉप करते हो तो जीए साइट हो तुम.
अगर नॉन सीबी सेड ओमनीबस इज योर गो टू मंत्रा तो GSite हो तुम।
अगर तुम GS छोड़ने के बाद भी तुम्हारे अंदर का GSite जिंदा रहे तो GSite हो तुम। ये है एक फिलोसोफर, गहरी बातें ये करता है, दिमाग में है बहुत विचार भरे, लिख कर जाहिर करता है। यारी जिससे भी की पूरी शिद्दत से निभाता है, कभी अगर ज़रूरत तुम्हें बेझिझक अपना कंधा बढ़ाता है। सुनता है तुम्हें बिना टोके वो, खामोशी में हमदर्द बनता है। ये भी अगर कम पड़ जाए तो अपना यार जादू की झप्पी से प्यार पूरा करता है। कॉफ़ी का है ये शौकीन, कपड़े सिंपल ही पहनता है। हॉरर मूवीज़ है इसे पसंद, ड्युआ लिपा का दीवाना है। जितना मौन ये खुद को दिखाता है, उतना ही ये सैसी अंदर से है। कभी करीब आओगे इसके तो पाओगे एक वॉरियर बसता है इसमें। प्लीज वेलकम डॉक्टर मोहित जैन। Sprinkling the magic called kindness wherever she goes, it's time to call upon stage the most graceful girl of our batch, Akanksha. बालिशपणा आणि समंजसपणाचा अद्भुत संयोजन, owning the crown of being a weirdo like a pro and finding her joy in her all-time favorite French fries. She lives every day to its fullest. Please welcome on stage the girl overloaded with cuteness and sweetness, the girl who neither needs a mic to say nor needs any heels to slay. Please welcome on stage Dr. Akanksha Savita Anil More.
कूलर देन द कूलेस्ट, यारों का यार है ये। इनके कद से भी ऊंचे इनके सपने हैं और इनके स्वैग के चर्चे कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी तक है। ही सर्वाइव्स ऑन समोसाज, cricket, basketball, and an amazing sense of humor. Of course, that was sarcastic. An all-rounder certainly, and not less than an influencer. The head of Excelsior and the best captain. Please welcome Dr. Pratik Sangeeta Pawan Mundada. आता जो येत आहे त्याच्याबद्दल कितीही सांगितले तरी कमीच। तो आहे GSMCचा मास्टर शेफ, आविष्कार आणि कॉन्व्होकेशनमध्ये ज्याने आपल्या कला कौशल्याने कॉलेजचे रूपच पालटले। आपल्याच विश्वात जो नेहमी असतो मग्न, बासरीच्या सुमधुर स्वरांनी ज्याने केले सर्वांचे मन प्रफुल्लित, ज्याला आहे मुंबईच्या रस्त्याची जाण, 2016 बॅचची जो आहे आण बाण आणि शान, येत आहे धुळ्याचा शेर डॉक्टर सौरभ सरिता राजेश मुनोत।
GSचा बुलेट राजा, जो समोरच्या बॉलरचा वाजवतो बाजा। इंटर्नशिपमध्ये सगळ्या HOsना ज्याची आहे भीती, पण तोच शोधत आहे त्याच्या स्वतःची प्रीती। शॉपिंग आहे ज्याचा आवडता छंद, फेसवॉश आणि स्किनकेअरमध्ये राहतो तो नेहमी धुंद. मैत्री निभावण्याचा ज्याचा आहे वादा, असा आपल्या सर्वांचा लाडका केएमचा दादा. प्लीज वेलकम ऑन स्टेज डॉक्टर विश्वजीत सविता दत्तात्रय नलावडे.
For every forgetful fresher, our reminder girl was the savior. The colorful jhumkas and vivid canvases adds to her lively vibes. The imperfectly perfect girl who does it all. Many problems, one solution. No, it's not L'Oreal. Presenting to you, Dr. Namrata Vandana Rajesh Yadav.
She might not be the sweetest one when you first meet, but her charisma will make you want to talk to her more. She is fire, spice, and everything nice. She'll dazzle you with her dance whenever she gets a chance. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the cutest of them all? And she'll answer this herself. Please welcome on stage Dr. Neha Kumari. We now move on to a guy who is a little shy but helps people unconditionally. He's a big shot now with posters and interviews all across the internet and yet humble. Nihar Rajapurkar, thank you for gracing us with your precious time on this occasion.
From dancing his heart out in dreams to crushing it academically throughout MBBS, our next doctor has done it all. A rare combination of confidence and humility. He makes everything he does look so easy. Please put your hands together for Dr. Swaksh Dipti Pradeep Nemani. The next person is the one who loves being in her own fictitious world. A hardcore exo lover. Mood swings like no other. But when chai is here, why bother? Please welcome our one-woman army, Dr. Pranita Kiran Prakash Nikam.
जिभेवर ज्याच्या साखरेची गोडी, मनात न त्याच्या द्वेष, साधीपोळी त्याची राहणी आणि उच्च ज्याची विचारसरणी. अ पर्सन विथ 0 हेटर्स याची अधुरी कहाणी आता ऋषिकेश सांगेल.
ज्याच्या सेन्स ऑफ ह्युमर पुढे सगळ्यांनीच जोडले हात. एक्झामच्या वेळी रात्रीचा दिवस करून ज्याने केली आहे त्यावर मात. इंटर्नशिपमधील शिस्तप्रिय मदतगार व्यक्ती, रेसिडेंट्सचा लाडोबा. प्लीज वेलकम घरच्यांसाठी मोनू, मित्रांचा बॉब आणि आजपासून जगासाठी डॉक्टर तुषार वंदना बळवंत निकुंबे.
The next person has way too many feathers in his cap. With a beautiful mind, he is determined to bring about real change with an emphasis on the preventative aspect of oncocare. To further this motive, he founded Mukti that has supported many people immensely in dealing with substance abuse. He is deeply invested in promoting evidence-based medicine and research among medical students and has co-founded Aspire. Best out with the Best Student Award recently, the star of our batch, Dr. Ojas Krishnani. लॉकडाऊनच्या आधीपासून वर्क फ्रॉम ब्रेडचा कॉन्सेप्ट आणणारा मीम लॉर्ड, आमचा इन्स्टा इन्फ्लुएन्झर सुकोयामी, नांदेडचा शशी थरूर, मित्रांना लाईफ लेसन्स देणारा आणि स्वतः अपोकॅलिप्समध्ये जगणारा, निमॉनिक्सचा बादशाह आणि हॉस्पिटलच्या सर्व सिस्टरांचा लाडका, 19 सब्जेक्ट्सना 19 दिवसात रन थ्रू करणारा, असं हे आमचं लांबलचक आणि नाजूक व्यक्तिमत्व डॉक्टर गिरीश उषा बळवंतराव पकळवाड.
अभी आ रहा है पवई का शहजादा, अपने दादाजी का लाडला, एमिनेम को गुरु मानने वाला, जीएस का वन एंड ओनली रैपर, छोटी छोटी बातों पर रोने वाला पर हमेशा चेहरे पर मुस्कान रखने वाला, अपने दोस्तों को घर का खाना खिलाने वाला, मेन बॉयज़ का ओजी पैरासाइट, टैलेंट और हार्डवर्क का परफेक्ट कॉम्बिनेशन. प्लीज़ गिव अ राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज टू डॉक्टर अतितोष शशि सुरेश चंद पांडे. चेसच्या 64 घरांवर ज्याचे आहे वर्चस्व, अभ्यासात जो झोकून देतो नेहमी त्याचं सर्वस्व, मीम बनवण्यात ज्याचा धरू शकत नाही कोणी हात, इंटर्नशिप डील्स मिळवण्यात ज्याला मिळाली नाही नशिबाची साथ, थाटामाटात जगण्याची ज्याची आहे आदत, कोणत्याही परिस्थिती जो नेहमी करतो मित्रांना मदत. स्वागत करूया स्टेजवरती डॉक्टर ऋषिकेश नेहा गुरुनाथ परळे.
मस्त मौला मस्त कलंदर, जिंदगी को पूर्ण रूप से जीना कोई शुभम उप्स पासी से सीखे. His energy is as high as the mountain he climbs and personality as warm as the poems he writes. The most caring and genuine soul you'll ever come across, the embodiment of all things GS. Please welcome on stage Dr. Shubham Lakshmi Shailendra Kumar Pasi.
A voracious reader, hardy gamer, and anime binge watcher. One who always says not prepared, but cracks every exams with a bang. Where to find him, you ask? Either the library or Nilesh Canteen. Please welcome Dr. Adinath Smita Sanjay Patil.
हाय, आय एम मीनल फ्रॉम मीरा रोड. अशी ओळख करून देणारी, अतिशय प्रामाणिक, मग ते बोलणं असो किंवा वागणं. साध्या शब्दात म्हटलं तर हिची पर्सनॅलिटी म्हणजे बिनधास्त, बेधडक आणि थोडीशी खट्टी मिठी आहे. Not only has she become the first doctor in her family, but also has inspired us in so many ways. She is a beautiful amalgamation of kindness, adaptability, and courageousness. Please welcome on stage Dr. Meenal Shalini Hiraman Patil.
मृणालिनी म्हटलं की गालावर गोड खळी, कुरळे केस आणि एक चष्मा अशी डोळ्यांसमोर येते. बट शी इज सो मच मोर. निरागस, प्रामाणिक, विश्वासू, जराशी रोकठोक अशी ही मुलगी फक्त अभ्यासातच नव्हे तर अपूर्वाईच्या बॅकस्टेजमध्ये सुद्धा गाजवते. द वन हू गेट्स एक्स्ट्रा मार्क्स फॉर गुड हँडरायटिंग, हू हँडल्स सिच्युएशन्स कामली अँड मॅच्युअरली, हू पुट्स अदर्स बिफोर हरसेल्फ. लेट्स वेलकम ऑन स्टेज the Rangoli queen of the batch and Miss Perfectionist, Dr. Mrunalini Swati Sanjeev Patil.
Thank you, ma'am, for your. All parents are requested to proceed to LT2.
की हिम्मत भी हमें इन्हीं ने तो दी है. Let's welcome with a huge round of applause the parents of the batch 121 to 185.
From playing doctor as kids, to having our scrubs with doctor embroidered in front of our names,
to dreaming about it, to living the dream.
From wanting to just get out of our house,
to being excited to spend even a few days at home.
We all grew up. Let's welcome the next batch of GSites with an applause. I would like to call upon the stage our next presenter, Dr. Shubhangi Parkar ma'am. former Dean of St. G.S. Medical College and KEM Hospital. She has also headed the Department of Psychiatry at KEMH. She has worked as a part of the de-addiction training program for medical and paramedical staff. She has also contributed to articles on mental health wellness in many Marathi dailies. She is a passionate writer. Please give it up for Dr. Shubhangi Parkar.
Okay.
Let us present the next batch. First up, छत्रपती शिवाजी महाराजांचा परमभक्त, त्यांच्यासारखा दूरदृष्टी ठेवणारा, मेहनती आणि शिस्तबद्धित असा हा एकमेव मित्रांचा मित्र, जो दुश्मनांना पण मिठी मारणार, क्रिकेटशी प्रेम ज्याला अपरंपार, ज्याचं फक्त एकच मंत्र, डोंट अँग्री मी, नाहीतर आता माझी सटकली. येतो स्टेजवर डॉक्टर वैभव वर्षा मधुकर पाटील.
She has a smile that will blow your mind. Her love for cats is unparalleled. She never misses a chance to dress up and never says no to a plan. We can all see her as the sweetest JR1 of OBGY. Everybody, please put your hands together for our super ambitious pure soul and fitness freak, Dr. Vrushali Savita Atul Patil. If you had $1 for every time you see him angry, you would have no money because he handles everything calmly. A man with unmatchable luck, so make sure you are never up against him at poker. He likes to indulge in TT, stargazing, ancient history and dark humor, so better get a thick skin around him. Let us welcome on stage Dr. Sagar Nirmala Dilip Pawar. Intellect as sharp as her tongue, wit as mighty as her pen. She can slay any task you give her while flawlessly reciting her poetry. Her obsession with fairy lights can only be matched with her zeal to collect aesthetic mugs to sip her chai. A kind soul, a fiery feminist, and an empathetic doctor who will leave no stone unturned. Give it up for Dr. Seema Neelam Junaid Pokar.
Shy at first, he opened up to be the gem of a person he is today. Adores himself just the way he adores cats. A hard-working genius, he is caught up with the latest episodes just as well as he is with his lectures. A reliable friend through and through. Please welcome on stage Dr. Ronak Alka Dikshit Popat.
This Bengali boy caused a sensation by landing in the lecture theatre straight from the airport. Avid lover of food, sleep, and vacations. So much so that he missed exams to fly off to dreamy places. He is shy but knows how to work his charm on people and could probably write the book on how to stay chill 101. His dedication for anything he takes up is matched only with his passion for beaches, pools, and long holidays. A sweet tooth and a sweet talker through and through. Let's welcome Dr. Prateek Pujari.
Next up is one of the brightest persons you would ever meet. A true all-rounder, he's effortlessly managed to balance his work and his hobbies, who plays every sport there is and knows the song for every mood. He's a rock-solid friend and would never bat an eyelid before doing anything to protect his loved ones. But never try to get in the way of him and his one true love, his Robins. Let's welcome on stage Dr. Pratyush Patori.
Intellectual soul and a fierce feminist with a vision of दिसायला आहे ती शांत पण नाही तिच्या खोडकरपणाला अंत. मनाची आहे ती हळवी सगळ्यांच्या मदतीला करते ती पळवापळवी. मानतात हिला शहाण्यातले शहाणे. इंट्रोड्युसिंग टू यू डॉक्टर अंजली वंदना चंद्रवदन रहाणे.
An intellectual soul and a fierce feminist with a vision of making a difference. Her ever-multiplying dreams are the reason for her ever-increasing cheshmeke number. From shattering hearts to breaking phones, she has done it all. From Chand Sa Roshan Chehra to being her own sunshine, she has been it all. I'd love to call in the dais Dr. Neha Rajput.
Tell me a place in this world where this guy doesn't have contacts. He can light up your mood in any given situation. The only thing that he does with more enthusiasm than dancing is running marathons. The key bearer of the treasures of Gymkhana and a sweet talker who can get any work done. Presenting to you future surgeon Dr. Vedant Padma Sushil Rathi.
The sarcasm queen, who leaves no stone unturned when it comes to chasing her dreams, but is lazy at the same time because she really enjoys doing nothing. तिच्या नावाप्रमाणेच तिचे हास्य आहे गोड. बेस्ट शेफ एव्हर, स्वयंपाकात नाही तिला काही तोड. Please welcome on stage the perfect combination of beauty with brains, Dr. Madhuri Sapna Dhyaneshwar Rathod.
Selectively social, stubborn, and get sensitive. A confidant who will listen without being judgmental and is as dependable as he is trustworthy. A charismatic singer, a great cook, and an enormous foodie. So much so that उसे देख के लोग कहते हैं तू इतना खाता है तो भी मोटा क्यों नहीं होता. Let's welcome the sweetest person who will always have your back, Dr. Mithil Harsha Chitrandan Rathod.
ब्रह्मकुमारी सारख्या गरम ठिकाणावरून येणारा शांत आणि सोजवळ आणि कूल व्यक्तिमत्व 2016 बॅचचा मोस्ट एलिजिबल बॅचलर याच्या हाताची चहा पिणारा म्हणतो खुल के नाही सुर के पियो. हॉस्टेलमध्ये कोविडची तिसरी लाट आणणारा ही डझंट लिव्ह इन द पास्ट, डझंट थिंक ऑफ द फ्युचर बट लिव्स इन द मोमेंट. लेट्स वेलकम ऑन स्टेज डॉक्टर प्रक्षित सुनीता चंद्रकांत राऊत.
The most filmy person you'll meet, he's probably learned more dialogues from movies and series than from books. The sweetest person ever who keeps his friends close to his heart and is always ready to help them. Sincere, hardworking, and a true case of intelligence combined with humility. Presenting to you a man who is a complete entertainment package and a movie in himself. Dr. Rishabh Kavita Jagdev Prasad Rawat.
The next person is a treasure trove of knowledge, humor, and art, whose field of expertise ranges from European history to American pop to medicine. And while his sketches would amaze you, his collections of WhatsApp stickers can definitely make you laugh out loud. His notes have given innumerable juniors an ability to ace their university practical exams with flying colors. Please give it up for the persistently fantastic Dr. Agnello Diana Ronnie Rosario.
The next person is better known for his witty quips and vicious comebacks. He keeps his friends close and enemies closer. And excellent writer, orator, researcher, and forever football enthusiast. He keeps his calm in the most distressing situations and keeps everyone around him on their toes. Give it up for Dr. Rushabh Manisha Yatish Gujarati.
The one who gives you late night guitar shows, an avid music enthusiast. He learned the slangs before he learned aapko kya takleef hai. He has a true sense of character and an unparalleled perseverance. An introvert to masses, he is a true extrovert in the crowd that he vibes with. Please put your hands together for Dr. Thang Biaklal Samte.
Next up is a chota package bada dhamaka. KM ka sasta tech whiz, whose obsession for cricket has made him spend more time watching matches instead of paying attention during lectures. A true friend who would go to any length to comfort his crew. His bold voice can shatter glasses and screens, including that of his own precious Samsung. Here's presenting Dr. Aditya Anish Shailaja Sabnis.
The petite girl in kurtis who keeps complaining about how life is so hard and then moves on to ace every challenge that is thrown her way. You will find her laughing at the lamest of the jokes, oblivious to the world, crocheting and sharing vegetarian food in a restaurant. So honoring her mom's yearbook prediction from 1988 of a shy, reticent daughter who would one day be seen on KEM's campus, presenting to you Dr. Amatullah Tasneem Juzar Sabuwala.
आणि थोडीशी खट्टी मिठी अशी. Not only has she become the first doctor in her family, but also has inspired us in so many ways. She is a beautiful amalgamation of kindness, adaptability, and courageousness. Please welcome on stage Dr. Meenal Shalini Hiraman Patil.
I would now like to thank Dr. Shubhangi Parkar ma'am for gracing us with your presence. You may take a seat. Please welcome the next set of our hosts, Dr. Aditya Sabnis and Dr. Darshini Gandhi.
Will be served in 10 minutes.
Short answer.
Mates. She's been an associate professor here for last 12 years, and she holds a special interest in rheumatology. Let's give a round of applause for Dr. Juhi ma'am. बॅचमध्ये लॉर्ड या नावाने ओळखणारे जाणारे, मरीन लाईन्सला रस्त्यावर R15 चालवून धुराळा उडवणारे, तसेच मोजक्या शब्दात मोजक्याच व्यक्तींकडे व्यक्त होणारे, प्रसिद्ध डॉक्टर सोबत उद्योगपती बनण्याची स्वप्न बघणारे, असे हे नाशिकचे आशिक डॉक्टर निखिल सुनीता किसन सदगीर.
खुल के हंसने वाली एकदम बिंदास लड़की है ये हमारे बैच की. हालांकि पहली बार में इन्हें लोग इनके बालों से पहचानते हैं, पर इनसे मिलते ही इनके अंदाज के फ़ैन हो जाते हैं. शी इज़ अ गर्ल हु हैज़ हर ओन चार्म. शी हैज़ अ सोल हुज विंग्स विल पेंट अ रेनबो इन योर ग्रे लाइफ. So please welcome on stage the one whose personality is as colorful as her hair colors, Dr. Sakshi Manisha Manish Jain.
ॲलन वॉकर लाही लाजवेल असा हा आमचा 2016 बॅचचा पियानो मॅन. मँचेस्टर युनायटेडचा हा आहे डाय हार्ड फॅन. नेटफ्लिक्स बिंज वॉचमध्ये नाही धरू शकत कोणी याचा हात. टोपण नाव देण्याचा कलेला कोणीही नाही देऊ शकत ह्याला याही मात. तशीच स्मरणशक्ती सगळ्यांना ज्याने केले चकित. अतिशय उत्साही सगळ्यांना सोबत घेऊन पुढे चालणारा आपला साताऱ्याचा मावळा डॉक्टर शिवम संभाजी साळुंखे.
A man with a dauntless soul, a happy demeanor, and a humane heart. He's a lover of Hindustani classical, enjoys deep discussions on varied subjects, a nature lover, and an ardent reader. I welcome on stage the Lion of Nashik, Dr. Shreya Pallavi Satyen Samant.
She's the kind of person who thinks Romeo and Juliet is her guidebook and Channa Mereya her soundtrack for life. She, very annoyingly, does not realize for most of the time how extraordinary her talents are. She's the truest of friends who will be your biggest cheerleader or a fellow nihilist, depending on what you need. Though it may seem like she's being a negative Nancy is being her go-to, she perseveres exceptionally through the curveballs life throws at her, which, unfortunately, you will only receive after some serious begging. Please welcome the stellar Dr. Sania Singhania.
The next person we are calling radiates so much positivity that you can't help but be happy around her. She lights up every room she walks into with the constants, "Guys, do you all know what happened?" She's the most caring and considerate individual, even in the most testing times. A perfect example of a warm heart and a warm hug. A blend of humble and witty. A genuine soul whose smile is more precious than her chashma. Presenting to you our very own grammar Nazi, Dr. Sara Nalwala.
Chivalry runs in his blood. A perfect gentleman. The one who you can always lean on. He's the one who will make fun of himself just to cheer you up. There is not one can't that happens without him knowing. His smooth football moves and his buttering skills are a sight to behold. The favorite bacha of all seniors, you can never miss him in the crowd with his go-to fluorescent jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for a Bengali, sweeter than sweeter Rasgulla, Dr. Sarit Kundu.
When you first see him, you will think, has he gone crazy? Or was he born crazy? But when you know him, you will find a sincere, punctual, and spontaneous person. Someone who is creative and is a helpful soul. A person whose love for carom and photography is unmatched. Let's have a big round of applause for our very own Bhalani. ये जो बोलता है, वो तो एग्जाम में डेफिनेटली आता है. डॉक्टर निखिल मंगल तुकाराम सतपुते.
A focused individual with laser-sharp concentration, coupled with the innovative and creative mind to entertain even the uninterested. He could make you smile in the middle of a storm. A foodie who's always up to try any atrangi dishes, famous for his farsan dabbas and dramas. Presenting you the person who always enters last in the exam hall and the nautanki of our batch, Dr. Kemh Shah.
if you can hear a guffaw from 10 miles that makes you laugh too, it definitely belongs to Himali, the poster child of Seize the Day with her history of many haircuts. She's the girl whose heart belongs to the mountains and the beautiful sunrises that she has painted on her walls. The one who lives and loves to the fullest. The friend who will be crazy with you, cry with you, bake for you, and fight for you. Like a warm hug on your bad days. Presenting to you our very own Dr. Himali Shah.
The next person coming up is as eccentric as one can get. He's constantly thinking of new innovations and ideas. The actual crypto king. If anyone wants advice where to invest, he's your man. He's extremely dedicated and hardworking and always focused on whatever he does. An absolutely amazing friend. Let's welcome the most eligible bachelor of our batch, Dr. Viraj Shah.
Color in your cheeks. Do you ever get that feel that you can't shift, the type that sticks around like summits in your teeth?
A witty writer and a prolific artist who would rather create chaos in the calm than finding calm in the chaos. The one to laugh till the end at her own jokes. She's never on time, but will always be there at times when you need her. रगों में चाय, आँखों में सपने और हाथ में पेन ब्रश लिए. Presenting to you, Dr. Sana Sheikh.
इतर महत्त्वपूर्ण गोष्टींपेक्षा झोपलेल्या प्राज्ञा देणारा बॅडमिंटनचा हा आहे स्मॅश किंग. He has been blessed with a quality that hostelites can never have, keeping his room extra clean. Important topics ओरला घेऊन सुद्धा एक्झाम टेन्शन फ्री पास होणारा. याचा डिक्शनरीमध्ये नाही हा शब्द अस्तित्वातच नाही. नॉर्थ लॉबीच्या बॉडी बिल्डर्सचा प्रेरणास्थान. He's a Cadbury for his friends and foes. Let's have a round of applause for Dr. Prabodh Anita Ravindra Shende.
Whatever he sets his mind to, he'll not rest until he achieves it. Many know him as the tech guy, who has been behind many posters and videos of Avishkar, and has been the co-chief editor and chief designer of our college's newsletter, The Larynx. He's one of the few who finds utmost joy in his own company, seems reserved yet is very friendly, highly misunderstood yet unapologetically himself, a solo travel enthusiast with a childlike curiosity and an ultimate jugadu who will move mountains for his inner circle of friends. Here's presenting to you our Sasta Elon Musk, Dr. Ankur Shinde. Next is the girl who is a complete melodrama, slays every time with her beautiful voice and pretty smile, and wins every heart with her delicious cooking. Please give it up for our very own Rapunzel, Dr. Harshada Asha Ramesh Shinde.
छोटा पॅकेट बडा धमाका. काम आणि एन्जॉयमेंट या दोघींमध्ये आपले 100% देणारी, फक्त फूडीचं नसून सर्वांना अगदी चविष्ट गाजराचा हलवा खाऊ घालणारी. जर ठरवलं तर इकडं जग तिकडे करू शकणारी, जिच्या जिद्द आणि चिकाटीची जितकी उदाहरण देणे तितकेच कमी. लेट्स वेलकम अस ऑन स्टेज कोकणाची कन्या, शिंदे कुटुंबाची पहिली डॉक्टर हू हॅज मेड हर पेरेंट्स एक्स्ट्रीमली प्राऊड, डॉक्टर प्राजक्ता जयश्री जयसिंग शिंदे. So allegedly, our next batchmate has been approached by NASA as a new source of unlimited energy. That may be a lie, but it's based on a very empirical truth that she is a boundless source of energy and optimism in all of her lives. You can throw a mountain of difficulties at her and she will emerge out of it unscathed. Living each day with the same zeal, this goofball of sunshine has been dancing her way through life. Don't be fooled by her charming exterior, because if you meet her on a debate stage, she'll eat you in your own words. All of this and her immense will to help others, even at the cost of herself, makes her all that she is today. Everybody, please welcome the N2 cutlet of our batch, Dr. Mitali Shroff.
Someone who is calm by soul, with choices so bold, an achiever, simple thinking yet so perfect. Patience being her best virtue and always the first one to your rescue. Please give it up for Dr. Manpreet Kaur Sondh.
प्रयत्नांची परमेश्वर या म्हणीचा उत्तम उदाहरण म्हणजे आमचा हा मित्र. स्वतःचा भवितव्य स्वतः घडवणारा, त्याची डिसिप्लिन आहे त्याची ओळख. ज्युनियर्सचा लाडका आणि सिनियर्सचा आहे हा यार. फॅशनचा ट्रेंड सेटर, कॉलेजचा स्टायलिश स्टार. हिज लाईफ इज ॲज सिम्पल ॲज हिज कर्ली हेअर. प्लीज वेलकम ऑन स्टेज डॉक्टर श्रीनिवास कविता ईश्वर सुरनार. Now we would like to introduce our colleagues Dr. Manat Chawla, Dr. Yash Bandevar and Dr. Pranav Sarvase to take over and introduce the last batch of students for the evening.
She is the former head of Department of Anatomy, St. G.S. Medical College. She is one of the foundation stones of medical humanities and has been the favorite person across generations of medical students. She will always be the friend in whom every student can confide in and can take guidance from. Please give it up for Dr. Lopa Mehta ma'am. I would now like to call upon Purva Shinde to felicitate Dr. Lopa Mehta ma'am with a bouquet.
Give me some space.
It feels just like yesterday when we left the comfort of our homes to join this prestigious institution. Today, to most of us, these buildings have become much more than home. As we prepare to leave this nest, we are confident that this institution has equipped us with the wings to keep flying higher.
और वादा है अब से कल दुनिया के जिस कोने में रहेंगे केईएम का नाम रोशन करेंगे.
Don't just fall for her dimples, cause soon you would discover a fierce girl. She's kind, humble, and down to earth. Also, the one whom you can always count on for anything. Let's welcome this ambitious girl who likes to live life on her own terms. Dr. Harshada Vijaya Baban Suryavanshi.
She is powered by coffee, her forever love. A happy soul who finds goodness in the simplest of things. A stern feminist having wanderlust in her mind. A big sports enthusiast lurking around the badminton court and forever ready to play any sport. She'll be the first one to scream yes if it's about trying something new. She's known to dance her heart out. The girl with the constant saying, keep it simple, silly, and live in the moment. Let's welcome the girl who's full of life, Dr. Shireen Nisha Jafar Tadvi.
ते म्हणतात ना, यू आर व्हॉट यू ईट, सो ईट समथिंग स्वीट. असा हा आमचा स्वीट टूथ, ज्याची मैत्री आहे साखरेपेक्षा जास्त गोड आणि ज्याचे अंदाज आहे साऊथ सुपरस्टार सारखे तोडफोड. मित्रांच्या प्रत्येक प्लॅनचा ठेवतो हा मान, झोपेत अभ्यास करण्याच्या ज्याच्याकडे आहे वरदान. पंजाबी सॉंग्सची आवड ठेवणारा व नेहमी खुश राहणारा असा हा आमचा सोन्यासारखा मित्र. जोरदार टाळ्यांनी स्वागत करा डॉक्टर मोहित निर्मला श्रीकृष्ण तुबोकर याचा. She is the perfect example of beauty with brain. You will usually spot her with coffee, vibing to Korean songs. Brushes, colors, and canvas are her favorite. Her charm and sweet nature energizes everyone around her. Please give it up for Dr. Harshada Ranjana Vikas Tidke.
You might know her as the sweetest little sunflower. Her warmth and affection has touched the hearts of everyone on campus. A friend for life, with everything cute and everything nice. But those who love her will know the little bit of spice. You will rarely find one fearless and bold enough to not just dream, but also give it all to make it a reality. Let's welcome Dr. Sring Yangchen Dirkhipa, the one who lives her dream. If she had a nickel for every time she made us laugh with a Gujju phrase she made from thin air, Elon Musk would have to take a loan from her. The de facto designer for all college projects, she's one who we turn to make even the most boring event look ultra classy. And if your face hasn't been compared to an animate object, then you haven't talked to her enough. She also has razor sharp logic, which most often gets the better of us. And after you've peeled off layer by layer of the cold, dry humor, she's actually just a big ball of mush. Give it up for Dr. Urmi Usha Girish Parmar if you think you can handle the sass.
Next is someone who is a little bundle of honesty and joy. Fluent in sarcasm, the one who will always be by your side through thick or thin. Art is blessed to have her. Please welcome on board Dr. Shraddha Vandana Dashrath Valkoli. If you want to learn how to live your life to the fullest and laugh out the loudest, he is your man. One of his qualities, which is rare to find, is being shamelessly himself, and you got to love that. You've probably seen him in his truest element at two places, the Apurva stage and the table tennis court. Also goes by the name Guddu. Please welcome on stage this lover of drama, table tennis and spirituality, Dr. Durvesh Sheila Narendra Valvi. Even Phoebe can't hope to compare with her quirky personality, the one with the innocent face hiding a wicked streak. She is the most beautifully annoying person you'll ever meet. The fangirl to end all fangirls, she lives and breathes fantasies. Her quick wit and her quicker tongue will leave you stumped. On the other hand, her magical hugs will melt your loneliness and bring warmth to your heart. With big eyes and a bigger heart, please put your hands together for Dr. Sai Anjali Sunil Vare.
Next up is a quiet girl who's insanely crazy when you enter her inner circle. A complete movie maniac, a compassionate friend who's soft with people but very hard on her problems. Please give it up for Dr. Aarti Swati Appasaheb Vetad.
The next person can entertain you with a funny joke, but she herself remains eternally confused. Her smile, adorned with dimples, and her heart with kindness, you would find her standing unabashed at the finish line, persevering through thick and thin. Presenting to you Dr. Chitra Sarala Vilas Vadekar.
The pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. असा माइंडसेट ठेवणारा व्यक्तिमत्व शाहरुखचा जबरा फॅन जिम लवर आहे हा मसल मॅन स्टायलिश स्टार ही इज नॉट ओनली नोन फॉर हिज अकॅडमिक्स बट ऑल्सो फॉर हिज एक्स्ट्रा करिक्युलर ॲक्टिव्हिटीज अ सेल्फ प्रोक्लेम्ड इंट्रोवर्ट कूल calm and soft-hearted personality of the batch. Introducing to you Dhulecha Assal Wagh, Dr. Yash Varsha Dhruvraj Wagh.
You ask her anything and her response would be, "Main aati hai." She knew it's better to stay home, stay safe, even before COVID happened. The one with the warmest heart and the cutest eyes, she'll be there for you no matter what, be it your complex hairstyles or life problems. Could she be any more zen? Put your hands together for Dr. Bhairavi Surekha Balasaheb Wagmare.
आता जो येत आहे तो कुणाशीही कुठल्याही विषयावर संवाद साधू शकतो. हलका फुलका ते थेट लोटपोट हसवणारा किंवा अगदी तात्विक विषयावर विचार करायला भाग पाडणारा. ह्यानी झूम इन अँड आउट करत गुगल अर्थवर अख्खा जग फिरलंय बरं का. हिज क्विक विट अँड काइंड वर्ड्स मेक हिम अ फेवरेट अमॉंग हिज को इंटर्न्स. टर्फवर फुटबॉल खेळणं असो किंवा DJ नाईटचा डान्स, आपल्या टॅलेंटनी सगळीकडे नुसती टुम करणारा हा संभाजीनगरचा हिरा. Please welcome Dr. Rishikesh Shalini Rajendra Wagmare.
A person who can brighten your worst day with his positive vibes and wholehearted smile. He doesn't believe in 50% hard work and 50% luck. He believes in 100% dedication, be it studies, investing, or gymming. Always excited to conquer the world with one hand on the steering and the other on the gearbox. Let's welcome our workaholic, gym addict, and the most loved CR of our batch, Dr. Rupesh Ratna Anil Wankhede.
Not all doctors eat unhealthy, and this person is a living proof of it. Name any healthy snack and she will have it. Her confidence and self-discipline, be it studies, fashion or fitness, is what sets her apart. With her friendly nature, you can always find her getting along easily with everyone. Here arrives one of the most exceptional, Dr. Vidhi Churiwala. Adventurous enough to explore new places and people, captures life in her small camera, always seeks solution in every problem. One of the smartest minds. Please give it up for our very own GSK vlogger, Dr. Gayatri Sunita Balasaheb Yadav.
इसके बाद अनाउंस किधर कर मैं हूँ इधर इधर क्या मैं दिया है क्या इधर करने का है ये अनाउंस कर क्या है ये whom you will find either on the football ground or doing his best thing, that is his brainiacities. Topper he is, but humble too. Helpfulness at its peak, you will be fan of his accent. Presenting to you Dr. Nitish Garg. इसके बाद डांस होगी
मैं डालू ताल पे भंगड़ा तू भी गिद्दा पाले चल ऐसा रंग जमा दे हमके बने सभी मत वाले
मन कहे कि मैं ले आऊं चांद और तारे सारे इन हाथों पर मैं चांद रखूं इस मांग में भर दूं तारे
हेलो हेलो तू फ्लोर पे जब है आई येलो येलो बड़ी सॉलिड मस्ती छाई
हेलो हेलो तू मुझे घूमने लगाई येलो येलो कंट्रोल करो मेरे भाई धक 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 धड़के ये दिल छन छन बोले अमृतसरी चूड़ियां रात बड़ी है मस्तानी तो दिल भर जानी कर ले गल्ला धूड़ियां धड़के ये दिल छन छन बोले अमृतसरी चूड़ियां रात बड़ी है मस्तानी तो दिल भर जानी कर ले गल्ला धूड़ियां
I will maintain the utmost respect for the human life.
I will maintain the utmost respect for human life.
I will not permit considerations of age, disease or disability.
I will not permit considerations of age, disease or disability,
Creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patient.
ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing, or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patient.
I will respect the secrets that are confided in me even after the patient has died.
I will respect the secrets that are confided in me even after the patient has died.
I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity and in accordance with a good medical practice.
I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity and in accordance with a good medical practice.
I will foster the honor and noble traditions of the medical profession.
I will foster the honor and noble traditions of the medical profession.
I will give to my teachers, colleagues, and students the respect, a gratitude that is their due.
I will give to my teachers, colleagues, and students the respect and gratitude that is their due.
I will share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the patient and the advancement of health care.
I will share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the patient and the advancement of health care.
I will attend to my own health, well-being, and abilities in order to provide care of the highest standard.
I will attend to my own health, well-being, and abilities in order to provide care of the highest standard.
I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights
and civil liberties even under threat.
I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties even under threat.
I make these promises solemnly, freely and upon my honor.
I make these promises solemnly, freely and upon my honor.
Of course, this is given to you on 12th day of June in the year 2022. I wish you all the best. Please note, each one of you is a unique individual. Go ahead in life. Light and shadow will always come, but your inner light will guide you throughout. Please trust yourself. Go by your inner voice and do what you can do to the best of your ability, honesty, integrity and sincerity, and God will take care of you. Thank you very much. Once again, I thank everybody, the organizers, students, parents and everyone to give me this opportunity to share this moment of joy, achievement and whatnot in life. Thank you very much.
मला कॅमेरा देत बरोबर आहे
तुझा VR कधीच बंद झाला असणार. VR काही हजारच फोटो असतो.
नाही VR नाही, माझा हप्ता बंद झाला.
तेच सांगतो. VR आपण नको त्या वेळेला चालू ठेवतो, फक्त अंधारातच चालू ठेवायचं.
पण कॅननला तो तसं काही नाही.
कॅननला तो कॅनन हा पण चांगला आहे, पण नाही असं Yes, all of you ready?
फक्त ना टेली करून फोकस झालं नाही.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, action!